This is Lago Vista, the first town I ever considered as my hometown. I moved there in 8th grade, but after high school, I was itching to leave. I loved my friends and my family, and I loved hanging out at the lake. But I needed a change, and I wanted to be on my own. I felt like the sun was setting on the old me, and I was eager for a different type of life. I was thrilled the day I learned I got accepted into Texas State, and my first year of school started out great. I loved going to football games, hanging out with friends, and submerging myself into my new life as a college student. San Marcos became my home, but just as I was getting comfortable, I was suddenly faced with my looming graduation. My ring ceremony was one of my most exciting moments during my college career. It marked a milestone in my life and brought graduation that much closer. And I was grateful to have my family with me. My graduation was a very happy moment for me, and I was thankful to have my family. Of course, that did not always include that wonderful guy standing there next to me on my graduation day. I met him in a very unusual way my freshman year of college. Yep, trying to set him up with my roommate. And yes, using a dating site no less. My roommate was not thrilled by the idea. So I decided that I would meet him and do a test date for her. I suppose it goes without saying that he and my roommate did not work out. It was a scary but very exciting time for me. First year of college, being away from home, and starting a relationship. 3 months after we started dating, however, this wonderful person had to move away from Austin. Neither of us were willing to call it quits just yet, so we embarked on a new kind of journey. This journey involved traveling. Lots and lots of traveling. Often sustained by our drug of choice. Yep, caffeine. My family became one of my strongest support groups, often encouraging me when it felt like there was no way this was going to work out. His family became very supportive as well, and were always kind enough to allow me to stay in their home for visits. My brother and sister, as well as some close friends, were also amazing at being there for me when I felt lonely, homesick, and overwhelmed. So we made a pact that because we had to be separated, we would enjoy the times we were able to be together. We filled our time with silly pictures and our time apart with cards and funny notes. We took pictures of all that we could. The good thing is that after over a year of this, He applied to Texas State University, and when he told me he got accepted, I must admit I so did a happy dance in my head. His first year at the university, he joined band and loved it. Of course, that meant I had a lot more football games to go to. We still kept our pact, and although we did not live apart anymore, we still did silly things all the time. The Sights and Sounds Festival in San Marcos became one of our favorite times of the year. Yep, he always indulges my need for taking goofy pictures. And no, I am not ashamed one bit about the giant turkey leg. So yummy. While he attended school here, we spent our time making as many memories as we could, because we both knew how unpredictable life could be. So we made cookies together. And he filled my world with flowers. Four years later, he asked me to marry him the day before Valentine's Day. Who would have guessed that in an attempt to set up my roommate on a blind date would end up like this? I'm excited to see what comes next and beyond grateful for the support of my family and friends. I can't wait to see what comes next.